Well, Pakistan is open for the next generation of business. And if you think about the schematic of next generation of business, it cuts through technology as a horizontal through everything. So you've got all your various sectors that have traditionally been the home of business for agri and machinery and other industrial sectors and beyond. But if you look at the sliver of technology, it transcends how each of the businesses are going to evolve for the future. And Pakistan gets it. We believe that we've got now the right fiscal, monetary, technology-led policies in place to start attracting the right type of investors from not only in the Western world and the Eastern world, because the idea of building technology is not just around creating websites and content. It's also around bringing in manufacturers of all enablement of technologies. So think about servers, think about silicon chips, think about mobile telephony. All of those now can be part and parcel of Pakistan's economic output. And we say this because we have a massively connected strata of people in the country. We have over 88% of the country now connected through broadband or internet devices. We've got 130 million plus millennials that are ready to partake in the global economy. And we have the right ecosystem of technology that without much fray added in $350 million in the startup ecosystem of Pakistan just in 2022. And this is just the beginning, where now the government understands that bringing in companies, giving them these incentives, having them part of an ecosystem that takes knowledge to the next level is what the country needs, and we're here to take things forward in a massive way. I believe it's important to understand how to regulate this innovation as well. If we think about the massive use cases of technology which are led by now the internet connectivity through 5G and beyond of mobile technology, as innovators go and create these types of linkages and services and products around that, we as regulators and policymakers need to join our heads and really understand their impact to humanity, their impact to our societies, and how we need to safeguard our next generations as well through the use of positive technologies and the positive impacts of these technologies rather than more things on the darker side as well. So the Ministerial program by GSMA is a fantastic initiative to bring the like-minded folks together and engage in the right dialogue to understand the strategic side, the operationalization side, as well as the risk side of the entire program as well. And I'm very excited to be part of it this year and beyond. So there are two types of organizations that can be part of STZA. One is called zone developers. Any organization that wants to come in and build purpose-driven ecosystem infrastructure to house technology organizations, whether they're universities, research centers, development houses, manufacturing facilities around them. These developers get specialized incentives for 10 years where all access to duties of custom, all tax and dividend pieces as well are completely exempt for the duration of 10 years. The other parcel are called zone enterprises. Now these are organizations that will come in and be part of this ecosystem and will rent places or be part of the zone developers. These also get 10-year tax holidays and incentives as well to import equipment and other likes as well. So it's important to understand that we're not only just bringing in technology companies, we're also bringing in real estate developers to come and build these as part of the zones as well. Also, the concept of zones are divided into two different areas. One is we've declared land parcels where organizations will come and build these purpose-filled zones for the ecosystem. And what we're doing in parallel is that we are declaring existing areas where technology companies are already partaking as zones as well. So organizations that are already focused on tech enablement in the country will be able to also get licenses from the authority around that, and organizations that want to be part of the new ecosystem will also be part of it as well, in creating in harmony a much larger ecosystem for things to go on in the world.